Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about all the guns in Oretary. So I have noticed that a lot of people have not seen like a bunch of new guns called like the MSR, the R8, the MAC-10. There's a lot of guns that people don't know of, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all the guns in Oretary currently. So unfortunately, we do not have the MAC-10. Nobody in Oretary has a locker with a MAC-10 because I mean it is a very like low priced gun. I'm pretty sure it's only like to put in the lockers it's 1,003 Robux to put in the locker. So it's pretty cheap, but you know. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and go over the pistols and the shotguns first. Also called revolvers. So this is the Glock 17. You can get this at the gun store. It's a pretty basic weapon. You guys should all know what this is. You know, just a pretty basic weapon. Anyways, we have the Glock 18. So this is a an auto gun. Okay, anyways, that just happened. Basically what this gun is an auto gun of the Glock 17. But the Glock 18 is auto, so you can just hold down your left trigger and you can just shoot at it. Which is also, I shouldn't have done this in this server. Anyways, so now we have the S&W. You can also get the S&W in the gun store. It is a basic weapon, you know, very OP. I used to use this weapon when I didn't have dealer, but I just use the deagle for now on. And now we have the deagle. So this is a one-shot stun in the head. I think any body part too. Sometimes it stuns, but I'm pretty sure it's a perm stun on the head every time. You know, just a basic weapon you can buy at the gun store. Also, all these guns are in the dealer bag except for a couple of them that I will show you today. So here's the Beretta. This gun is only from dealer. Also, as you guys can press T to do like different like positions on the gun. Except for the S&W, you can't do that one. But the Beretta, not a lot of people use this gun. People use these for training and stuff, but it has a nice, lovely sound too. I like this gun. No, this is not a perm gun. It does look like the Deagle though. I have to say, it does, but it's different. Here's the R8. So I think only two gangs have this in Oretary in gun lockers. Maybe only one that I know of because that's where I got it from. This gun is very rare. It only costs to put in lockers. It's only 4,000 Robux. So, anyways, it's only 4,000 to put in lockers. It is a pretty cool gun. Like you can see the bullet like in there, and it's really cool. But it sounds like the S&W too. See? Sounds exactly like the S&W. It's just slightly different. Also, I think it reloads faster anyways. And it also goes into your little gun slot. I don't know what you call that. Gun holster, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna continue with the USP. I think somebody came in here. We're gonna continue with the USP-S. This gun is also only in a dealer bag. Hello. It is a silenced pistol. It's also known as a silenced pistol. It is actually very silenced. So I mean, it is good for like any undercover or trying to kill somebody that you just don't want the OPD to know about. Very cool gun. Has a big silencer on it too. So I mean, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna move on to shotguns. There's only 3 shotguns in the game, which you can get them from a dealer bag. And it's Sawed-Off, Bellanova, and the Spaz 12. So I don't use shotguns a lot, so I couldn't really tell you a lot of information on it. But I like the Sawed-Off a lot because it's really cool. So that's what it is. It's a pretty okay spread, I guess. Here's the Bellanova. Same sort of spread, which is pretty cool. And then the Spaz. I've seen a lot of people use the Spaz. I think Spaz is one of the best shotguns in the game, I think. But that's just preference on every player. So yeah, I'm hoping they add an update where the clip size. You guys can look in suggestions anyway. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but added a suggestion for the shotgun. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to sniper rifle. Alright, so we have about 4 snipers in the game, considerably, with they can use scopes. So we have the AWP, we have the MSR, we have the HK, and then my most favorite, it is the AUG. So most people don't really consider this as a sniper rifle, but it is, I guess, sort of considered, because it has a scope. And it one-shots in the head of a player. So first we have the AWP. It one-shots any part of the body. So legs, head, arms, anything. Except if they have a vest on. If they have a vest on, they cannot get hit in the vest area. So yes, it's very loud too. If you scope in, it is very fast, which is really annoying because you have to have perfect aim. So usually I just scope without the aim, and you can just see that little red dot there. It is super small, but some people can actually hit it. So very loud gun, I have to say. Very loud gun. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the MSR. The MSR does have a silencer on it. It is quieter than the AWP, but it only perm stuns, so it doesn't kill them, but it perm stuns the player. Also, it can one kill the player by a headshot, but I don't think that always happens. But it does. It only perms, like on the arms or the leg. So it has a very lovely sound. Also, it is very fast moving when you scope into. This one has to be one of my favorite personal weapons, except for the AUG, because it also matches my skin here, and it's like a desert sandy kind of weapon. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the HK. So, there is an attachment you can add to this. I will show you guys in a second, but this one is a lot more stable for the scope, but it is scoped out a bit more, or scoped in. And it's a lot slower, but it has a nice sound too. So this is the one without the silencer. Also, this does perm stun too, and you have to click Z to put the silencer on, which you have a nice little animation when you put it on. So it sounds a bit more silenced. And then if you hear the difference for the unsilent. It's pretty cool. I just have to admit, guys, it is a really cool gun. Also, this gun is only in lockers. Also, the MSR is only in lockers too, and the AWP is only in lockers. So these cost 8,500 Robux and above. AWP is the most expensive Robux item in the game, which is 12,000 Robux, which is a lot. MSR is 9,000, and HK is 8,500 Robux. So yeah, big a lot. So here's the AUG, one of my also favorites. It's like $26,000 in-game money. That's the base price, but you know, you have to pay for clips and stuff. But this one is also a one-shot, any part of the body, but it's not as like powerful as the AWP, where you can scope in a bit more. I think, I don't know. I mean, it's basically the same as the AWP, but it's just, you know, bigger, I guess. It does shoot a lot faster too. and you can also use this as an assault rifle. So it's very high fire rate. So this gun is very commonly used amongst gangs because the damage is very high. But it's so expensive, so I mean only 26,000, but still, if you die multiple times, your money is gonna go down a lot. So those are the snipers in the game. So I'm gonna talk about the assault rifles next. Alright guys, so for the assault rifles, I know some of these aren't assault rifles, but they're technically considered assault rifles. So first up we have the M4, my personal favorite assault rifle that I use daily. The M4. Fire rate is pretty cool. It's the same as the AK, but the AK is louder, and I think people say that the damage rate is a bit better than the M4. But the M4 is like it's more quiet. So you hear the M4 and then the AK. Yeah, it just blasts your right ear when you do it. But yeah, those are the two assault rifles for that one. And then here is the Thompson, or also known as M1A4. Not what you called it. Jeez. M1A1 Thompson. That's what you call it, not M4. Sorry. So yeah, this is the M1A1. Most people just call it like a Tommy gun, or Fortnite kids call it the drum gun, but anyways, this gun is really cool because it has 50 ammo, and you can just like spam it at a door if you haven't like raided or anything, but the accuracy is not that good, but sometimes it hits its shots, but it's a really good gun. So yeah, that is the Thompson for you. Alright, the next one is called CC. Oh my gosh. CZ. Not a lot of people use this gun because it is a newer gun in the game. Though it does cost a lot more than like an M4 and an AK. Not a lot of people use this gun. I don't know exactly why. It is pretty an okay gun, but not a lot of people just use it. It is pretty silent too. And yes, it is very powerful. This one also no one really has it in lockers, so you can only get it from a dealer. So that is the CZ for you. Next one is the P90. This one you can get from Blue Store, or you can get it from a dealer. But this one's pretty cool. I think there might have been a gun that I forgot to get. I'm pretty sure. But this is the P90. It shoots very quickly, so it has 30 ammo, which is this one is just pretty cool, dude, honestly. This one also you can just spam at the door, but make sure you have a lot of clips for this, or you're just gonna run out of ammo very quickly. So these ones are not really considered like mid-range firearms, but this one is the Uzi. I guess it is sort of considered assault rifle. Not a lot of people use this one because it is kind of a bad gun. So, but people still use it. It's a pretty nice gun. So this is the Uzi for you. And the last item, it's not even a gun. It is the axe, the fire axe. So yes, this does do damage. It can perm stun very quickly. It's like knives, but I didn't really want to feature knives in this because knives are kind of useless, sort of, sometimes. But, yeah, here's the axe. It is $4,000 in the dealer bag. Or 3,000. I gotta search it up once. 3,000. It is 3,000, yes. I thought it was 4,000, but most dealers just sell it for 4,000 because, you know, they want to make a little bit of profit. So that is the fire axe for you. Alright guys, so speaking of blue stores, I did forget one gun. It is called the AR-15. This gun was removed from the gun store and put into blue store because I guess it's considered a better gun. It does sound like the OPD, PDAR gun. I'll show you guys. This gun is actually very OP if you hit your headshots on it. It can kill very quickly, but the fire rate is very low, and you do have to click for this one. So, that is the, this is the, shoot, guys. Oh my gosh. I forgot what it was called. The, AR-15, yes. So you can also buy the P90 from this store. So 2 guns I forgot to mention. These 2 guns are not in the game currently yet, but they will be. No one's really bought them yet. So there's the gun called the FAMAS and the M4A1/S. So M4A1/S is a gun that only you can get from admins right now, from like Blue or just like any admin, like during an event. It's basically the M4A1 and the HK416 combined together, and it's like a bit more silenced. The FAMAS I've not seen in the game, not seen an admin give it to anyone before, so I couldn't really show you guys what that gun is. But if you guys know what a FAMAS is, it basically just shoots like a couple of bullets at a time, and then it stops and then shoots again. But I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. The last gun I forgot to mention was this gun. I'm not exactly what it is called, but I got it during an event, during Blue's event. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. If you guys know what it's called, just go and put in the comments. But I don't know if this gun will be added because it is actually super OP, like super OP. But anyways, guys, that is all the guns in the game. If I missed any guns, you guys go ahead and tell me in the comments. But make sure, guys, today is the 17th of December of 2020. So they will be adding new guns to the game. So just make sure not to yell at me in the comments that I missed the gun, because this video would probably be outdated. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye.
Надел свой противогаз, все люди смотрят на нас. Полоски в ритм бас, даст рока газ, маск. Шахеда making a fuss, всегда все смотрят на нас. Полоски в ритм бас, даст рока газ, маск.